Hey guys, so we are going to start off with working on the cartographer. I do want to build one more island, and as you guys know, I always build an island to start. So we're going to go ahead and work on that while I kind of get everything else set up. Then I intend on asking a question before long. Because it's something I don't typically do on this channel. So it will be a little different. So I'm going to want to go over it with any potential viewers. So typically I wouldn't, but I don't know. Lately I've just been a little calmer, a little more relaxed. So yeah, for some reason it's something I want to do. But of course, y'all's input means the world to me. So, on this one I'm just going to put every kind of boat wreck there is, as I normally would. So, there has been channels that I follow, for an example, where, good morning, where they, for example, read stories or actually just enjoy it. There's a few books that I've actually come across in all the time I've actually enjoyed reading that for some reason I would not mind the idea of reading aloud. Which is definitely unusual for me, seeing as how I don't typically like reading aloud. I typically prefer to keep that to myself. But, as I said, there's a few that I actually do like lately that I feel the strange need and desire to share. And I'm not entirely sure why, as I've stated. One of them is actually called The Host. Most people don't or have not read that one. Before you ask, I'm just randomly placing stuff at this point. I'm gonna lock this in real quick. So I kind of want to, yes, fish. Psycho. As I said, I feel the weird desire to read these books out loud, and I kind of feel like a complete psychopath when I read them to myself. So if anyone that views this channel would like for me to read it among 2 or 3 others on stream, please do let me know, because as I said, I do enjoy it, and it kind of gives me someone to actually read to, without feeling like a complete lunatic. Yes, I already know I'm a lunatic. I don't need you guys to confirm it. So yeah, that's actually been an idea I've had the past few days. But I also started reading another book today, or I should say last night, that kind of, for some reason, makes me want to even more. I'm not I'm not entirely sure why. Most of you probably don't even know what it is or what it's about, but it's a book called The Shack. It's by an author by the name of William Paul Young. He's a very, very good writer. I eventually intend on getting his next book, and this one called The Crossroads. I have not 100% chosen to do this. I'm probably going to name this island Shack Island if that tells you anything. But there's, as I said, there's a few books. One called The Host, one called The Shack, and I think there's a couple others that would take some time. But I do have them in my Kindle library, so I can always pull those up and read them as I want to. There may be another one, but it's not for young audiences. There's a reason for that. But The Host and The Shack are both able to be read to any age group, I believe. Like teens and up specifically. But as I said, if you guys want to hear it, let me know. If not, same thing, let me know. You guys thought I was kidding. I'm calling this Shack Island. So, yeah, if you guys want to look up those books, feel free. I think you guys will enjoy them personally. I'm going to put this one actually in this rotation. Apply it real quick. Let's get into the game real quick. It's okay, Bill. So, as I said, The Shack is based on a Christian story, while The Host is not. The Host is more of a science fiction. But it's still a good story nonetheless. Once you guys make up your decisions, please let me know. I do know that the one who's watching now has already said that he would like to see it. So, that will be my next step. I'll give it a day or two before I actually make that decision. So if anyone is for it or against it, that's kind of how long you have. I know which part I'm missing now. I'm missing the electrical part. I'm gonna drop this over here though. Oh, rock. Now, where were you earlier? So yeah, I mean, wonderful stories. I think I've read The Host well over 10 times. The Shack, probably about the same. I mean, they're good stories. I can't exactly help that I'm addicted to them. Alright. In case you guys are trying to figure out what I'm trying to do, it may actually help if I'm nice enough to put this on here. That is what I'm looking for. Okay. I need to go check on that real quick. Where is it? Wait. Gimme. Don't ask. Or do. It gives me something to actually answer at this point. So... Sorry, still gotta answer your crazy child. Ah, there it is. Wait. Where's the rest of it? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Wait, that one. If you guys have any questions about the book that I was mentioning, The Shack, or the other, feel free to let me know. I actually enjoy talking about these books, so no, you will not be bothering me. Which one? If you're gonna ask that, you kinda wanna follow that up with which one you're asking me about. If you're asking about The Host, if it tells you anything, I have read it several times now. And I know it well enough that I could probably give you the general summary of the entire book relatively easily, just off of memory alone. I need to go back there. I don't want to go back. That's what I just put on here. I don't really want to go over there without a big boat yet, though. Dang it. Wait, am I poisoned? Oh, lovely. Oh, this is full of... It's okay. It's okay. Don't flip out. Oh no. Now you must die. You guys will quit hitting me, dang it. The purple thing that you saw earlier in the game a second ago? No, it... Unfortunately, these crabs just hate me. But that gives me more reason to get them off of my island. and so they can quit trying to hurt me. Okay, so in the host, essentially, there are other beings called souls. Yes, I know, weird description, but it works for the book's purpose anyway. So, you can only tell who has one of these. I'll use their terminology, I suppose. The humans that are left to live with them, although they don't want to, are called, they actually call them parasites. I do not approve of the term, but it is what they use, because it is essentially another being living off of another. And somehow, most of them believe that since the humans are destroying the planet instead of fixing it, that they can take better care of it. So they do. They introduce themselves to the world, to the entire atmosphere. But they really need to do so without alerting the species that they're there. Each of them have a different role. The one that we get to follow, her name is Melanie, but she goes by Wanderer. The human host's name was Melanie, but the soul herself goes by Wanderer on the planet Earth. Anywhere else, she's had multiple names, multiple lives. It's an interesting story. You get to watch as everything unfolds, where life and love exist in a very strange fashion. She essentially goes through this entire ordeal after being inserted. That is, we would all consider it horrifying and very, very sad. When humans did not realize that they were there was no resistance. So no human thoughts remained. But for some reason, once resistance started, they were always there. They were hard to tame, they were hard to get rid of. When the soul was inserted, the human thoughts, the human mind, should essentially disappear. The souls don't see it as killing because something else is still in the body, is still in its place. What they fail to understand, though, now you're seeing it like I do. When they take over the consciousness, they think that the human mind is supposed to disappear, and normally it does. But with very few, it doesn't. And that is where the absolute beauty of the story actually comes in. When Melanie doesn't disappear, at first there's anger, there's hatred even. But they're not used to strong emotions either. They're used to mild emotions. So hatred is not normal for them. Fear, even less so. It's fun watching a story like that unfold whenever you can relate to fear. You can understand how the people would be afraid. How eventually the souls start to feel. They feel the same emotions. Same depth. They just don't know how to handle it like we do. And it's almost fun to watch and read. But of course, that's whenever we actually start reading the book together. Until then, I'm gonna make you guys wait a little bit longer. Strictly because I wouldn't want to ruin it. But I can promise this. It is well worth it. As I said, I've read the book several times. I enjoy it every single time. And mind you, I've read it several times, therefore I kind of have gotten addicted to the book. I'm not even going to try to lie my way out of that one. But each one of them will kind of send you on a little bit of an emotional roller coaster. So be ready for feeling things and everything that you're not particularly ready for. It definitely takes you on a wild ride. As I said, if that seems like y'all's kind of story, I am more than happy to sit there and read them. It's fun for me. So for this stream, I think we're just going to mainly clean up the island a little bit. Get everything kind of stuck in their piles, get everything adjusted. And then of course we're going to have to go get water at this point. Okay, that one should be a dangerous island. That one's the one I built earlier. Flying a-holes. I'm telling you, those things are rats with wings. Now there is another possibility I could actually go ahead and try. Where is that? Nope. Already poisoned. Give me one moment, guys. Okay. So we got one big thing done. If I wasn't poisoned, I could sit here and keep waiting to do this. But since I am poisoned, I'm gonna have to hurry this along. And I don't want to. Okay. So I need... to find as much palm fronds as possible, or fiber sleeves as possible. Bad part is I didn't bring any with me. Okay, I'm gonna have to swim for it. Let me drop that there. Okay. Before I do this little expedition, I'm gonna have to sit here and save. This way I don't end up dying on this little trek. And if I do, it'll bring me right back here. Okay. There's the boat. There's the next island I know I can make it to. It's gonna have a good bit of stuff on it, so I might stay there long enough to grab whatever I need. Oh, shut up. I know, we're almost down to the last bar. I don't remember if I put a hog on there or not. Yeah, I know there's a Pippi plant over there, so... Almost there. Come on, we're almost there. Yes, my absolute favorite part. Okay, normal music, which means I have no danger of a freaking shark. Right now, I just personally hope that my system doesn't crash again to where I lose all my data again. That was a royal pain, and not something I can exactly afford right now, because then I have to start all over again. And that's certainly no fun. Alright, I'm gonna try to do two things real quick. Yes, I do want that. Yes. I don't need that, but the rest of it would be useful. Okay. Alright, let's go. Alright, if I put a giant boar over here, or a giant thing over here, it would be somewhere nearby. But I need to go over there quickly. Actually, I might go up here first, because then I can at least get... Okay, I don't see... no, I do see. Fudge. Okay, gimme. Come on. I don't need any of that. Okay, so the giant thing is right there, in the middle of the freaking island. Probably near the Pippi plant, which is annoying. And I'm so close to dying that it's not even funny. So... Typically, there is a way to avoid dying, but at the moment, I don't have that way at the moment. Come on. Okay, I'm just gonna pick everything up, and then I guess adjust it when I get somewhere safer. Oh, thank God. Alright. So this will stop me from dying from those. Now I just need a few more things, and then I can hopefully survive this and go over here. Because I know the big thing is right there. And I know I didn't put a giant crab in here. I'm not that crazy. Yet. My health this low, I don't think I could survive even one hit from that thing. Come on, where is it? Pippi. Nope, careful's not my language right now. But going to be dead will be. So here comes the fun part. I have already survived that much. Now the question is, can I survive long enough to get one lashing? Because that is all I need. And all of them are over there. Are you kidding? Oh, this is bullshit. Come on. Wait, what was that? Not what I was after, that's for damn sure. Oh, wait. Oh. No, that's not Sharky. That is the sound of my imminent death. Are you kidding me? Okay. More coconut. Okay. So now my health is starting to go back up. So I can wait and hope that that damn thing doesn't come over this way. While I try, whether successfully or unsuccessfully, I have no idea yet, to make sure that none of what's in here is something we don't need. So we do need those, we need those, we need those. The rest of it, wait, nope, give me that back. I'm gonna fire it at the damn thing here in a second. Alright, so this, and this, I already have all of the others. We're going to fire this right at the damn hog. Yep. For the moment. I'm also about to have a little bit more fun pissing something off that I shouldn't. Stay over there, you monstrosity. Okay, so I'm probably going to go through that a little bit and try to grab those buoys real quick. A bunch of balls. Okay, I'm also going to grab a bunch of coconuts while I'm here too. Strictly because, if you haven't noticed, I kind of need those to survive. So all of these will go in one of the crates. Open. Don't need any of that. I do need those though. Okay. I'm only grabbing things that I know I'm gonna need. Typically, I would try to grab more, but I'm also trying to make this a quick trip rather than a really, really long one. Okay. I'm gonna go back out here. Because I know this is faster. Dive. Oh, I do need that. Wait, no! Mother. That. Gimme. Oh, you bastard. Okay. That wasn't biting. Okay. So what we're gonna do... Okay, what's my position on everything looking like? Okay, we're okay for right now. So I'm gonna save that ration until I probably get back to my own island. Okay, we're gonna double check that. We're going to... More things I need, really? We're gonna drop these up here and go through them real quick. Specifically because I'm safe here. And I really don't want to die here. If you want the truth. Give me that. Those are invincible tools. I really don't like collecting a whole ton of them. That being said, what's all in it? Leather. I could put more of that in there, I guess. Give me that, because I don't really need that right now. But I'm gonna need a bunch of that, so. I'm also gonna go down into the bottom of the ship and see if I can find any other useful items. If I can find the correct side, which I don't believe this is it. I think it's on the other side, in all honesty. Nope, I was on the right side. Keep in mind I'm having to move quickly. Because if I don't move fast, I'm dead. And I don't plan on dying here. On an island that I built for my own enjoyment. Just not gonna happen. Alright, we're gonna go up. We're gonna drop these. Yep, that Sharky is harmless, which is a good thing for us. But otherwise, I'd probably be dead. But just going so close to it. So we're gonna drop these real quick. I'm gonna throw that. Don't know how far it'll go, but hopefully maybe far enough to hit it. I'd have to be really, really good at throwing though. Not gonna lie. I want these 3 things gone. So for that, I'm gonna have to store. I don't need that now. I guess store that there. Okay, hold on. Rations. Steel. Steel. Gas can. And steel. Gas can. There's several things that don't need to be here. I'm trying to condense things down. Okay, so now it's just steel and gas can. And just because I know there's some of you that want to sit here and want to start an argument, don't. Yes, I know I'm dropping stuff into the damn ocean. It's a game. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be doing it. And yes, I've seen you guys come on here and do that shit before. Not you, you mother... That thing likes to poison me, and I don't have another antidote. Alright, we're gonna go through this little door. Why? Because I know something's through here. Always is. Don't need either one of those. Typically there's another door here. What the hell?
What year was my birth?
2018. I just answered you.
What year was birth?
Let me see it. I have a feeling she's trying to do something she's not supposed to.
1993?
No. Aisha,
What?
listen, wait to get this until I get paid, okay?
Okay.
Mommy's gotta get paid before you can get that, okay? Just play this right now. I'll try to get you the premium after I get paid, okay? Okay, so for those who don't know, typically Aisha's not patient. But she also wants answers because she knows that if she gets those answers, she can buy stuff that I did not approve. So. And before anybody asks, yes, he calls me Lulu. Yes, I actually allow it. No, I do not know why. Sure. And no, I have no idea where he got it from either, so don't even bother asking me that. Don't need that. Don't need those. Nine. Yes, I've heard that one before. Although it never does get old. Even I'll admit that. Yes, I put up with his antics. Yes, I love it. Get over it. It's my little brother as far as I'm concerned. No! Gimme! That was not what I was trying to select. Alright, we're gonna put those there. Okay. Now I gotta go over there, grab those, bring them over here, figure out which ones I want to keep, and we can leave. Okay, let's go. Whee! I don't want to be on the inky blackness. Okay, so 2 times I've noticed that I don't get attacked as much, which I find a little weird since, you know, you'd think that you'd be getting attacked more at night. I don't think we get attacked as much during the nighttime. By sharks, I mean. I need to get a couple more. I wish I could see her on this damn tree. So, there's one. So crabs are assholes all the time, okay? And I'm also trying to avoid the pig over there from hell. You know, since it has a very vested interest in trying to make me disappear. I did nothing to the damn thing and it wants to hurt me. How many of those do I have now? Only 3? Which side is this one on? Okay. Here's what worries me. I don't know what the damn pig is. I'm gonna run this way now. Why? Because I can swing by, grab these, and then take off into the water. Oh look, giant piggy. I actually wonder something now. I could run him over there. I'd have the cars pick up a couple more sticks though first. Come on. Hurry up, because I don't know if this thing's watching me. Okay, so we are going to run right in its line of sight. Hi! You are very, very hate-filled, and I understand that. And where'd you go? Where did it go? Dude, I do not have time for this. That was several minutes ago. Are you freaking kidding me? That's my biggest opposition on this damn island right now. Ooh. Wee. Haha. Hi, buddy. Now that you're gone, I can look through things without you aggravating me. Hi, Piggy. That was little Piggy, not big Piggy. Anybody else remember me putting that there? Because for some odd reason I don't remember putting that there. Oh well. You said it's another little one and not a big one. Oh, I have plenty of that back at the other base. Back at the home island. I'm just trying to figure out why I don't remember putting the crate right there. Unless something didn't spawn in. Which makes no sense, seeing as everything else, as far as I can tell, spawned in. Okay, we're gonna just run around, grab everything we need. This would be a better home island than the other one, but that's okay. Oh look, another rock. Okay, pick that one up. Run around, run around, run around, run around. There's nothing over there. Okay, so now the question is this. Did I get all of the coconuts? Because I'm pretty sure I didn't. The question is, which ones did I not get? I know I didn't get this one. I was too afraid of the giant piggy. Coconut. Point. Was it these two? Or 4? Oh, it's still here. You and I are going to talk before I leave. Okay, is this one free of a coconut? No. One more climb. Mainly because I don't feel like trying to throw a freaking spear to reach this thing. Okay, so I should have plenty of coconuts now. It's the nuts of the cocoa. Yes, I'm crazy. No, it's not a secret. Yes. I need mental help. No, you may not offer it. See, I'm even washing, making sure that he's all clean. Okay, Mr. Hoggy. Come on. Okay. So, now I'm not swinging all the way back with that damn thing. Which one had... I know one of them has like 2, maybe 3 rocks. It's not in a huge basket. And it's full. I don't happen to have a stick, which is a little more than a little annoying, but... Alright. Stay. Little piggy. Little piggy, let me in. Okay. Alright, time to figure out which crates I want to take and which ones I do not. After I skin this big guy. Come on, you. Is there a way to condense any of this down? Okay, so I can take okay, so there's a total of 10 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I just need to put everything I can into these. I just need to find one that has a freaking baked beans in it. Why are you asking me weird questions again? Okay, that's everything. So I don't think there's anything in that one now. Shouldn't be anything in that one, and shouldn't be anything in that one. Okay, we're almost back to our island. Okay. So that actually went a little better than I expected. I'm not gonna lie. So I just have to get back over here and start building some water stills and load them up. To answer your question, no, I do not believe in them. Okay, I need to find the meat smokers again. Okay. I'm gonna put all these crates right here because there's a lot of them and I don't know which one has the freaking meat in it. Okay, there's a bunch. So now I need to figure out which ones have what. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna keep that on me. We'll do 2 of them. Okay, hold on. Let's condense that down real quick. Oh. Alright. Now I need lashings. I need rocks. Okay. Lashing. Ah. And I am noticing, guys, that it's lagging really bad from the time that I see what you guys are commenting and me being able to respond. It doesn't shut for a few seconds for me. Which is a little annoying, but I'll deal with it. Okay, now, because once again, you guys probably didn't know this, there were 4 small boars on the island. So, there's only 1 remaining. And I'm not sure if the ones that I've already killed are spawners or not. So it's very possible we may have another random 2 pop in. I think it's after a week in-game. And I killed them on day 6, I want to say? 6 or 7? So we may be seeing a little tiny boar running around again. And of course, if I ever feel the need to have more than what I can have right here, the islands that I've already been to did all have the yucca plants. So if I need to, I can run over or swim over once I get the, or just boat over, either one, and get anything else we may need. And for those who don't know, you can carry 24 of these in one inventory spot, so I'm just grabbing as much as I can at this point. There should be a total of 40, I believe, here. Which is what I've already picked, so there should not be any more. Now, we're going to go ahead and rush over here, grab that real fast. I know where more is, so I'm not really that worried. I also need to add more fire to that, so I can start cooking these real quick. I need a couple sticks. At minimum 2. I'll just grab 1 or 2 from here. And I can start loading it back up here in a few minutes. Alright, come on. Okay. Alright, so somewhere between us, I hear plane overhead. There's the, I'm probably gonna build the house over here, honestly, so I'm probably just gonna put all the water stills and stuff like that over here. Simply because look at this big area, or I could use this area for that, and then this for the water stills. I think the water stills right here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now that's been built. Now we wait. And we can also go through all of the stuff if we really want to. Alright, I will be right back, guys. Give me one moment. I just have to get the restroom real quick. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry it only took me a couple minutes, but now I need to go through all these boxes. Okay, first things first. Have you water yet? We do. Okay. Good news is that'll help keep us alive a little longer. Bad news is I might have to go to the other islands and start tearing more stuff down. Not that one. That one's not one of my maid islands. That's not a safe one. That one is. And that one down there is. Well, lovely. Oh well. We will take these over here and start building piles. Yeah, it's not a brother. And something I would love, I wish the creators of this game would be able to see this, because there is one thing I would love, and I do mean love, to see. So I know there's some games that are cross-platform in the means of just console to console. I know the PC version is very, very different to what we play here on console. But I wonder if it would be a possibility to potentially make it to where it is cross-platform only, console to console. Specifically because not a whole lot of players realistically want to deal with this. I mean, we all love the game. That is very, very obvious from the fact that we are very loyal to it. But, I mean, is there no way we could find to accommodate to where in our very, very limited capacity to be able to make this easier for those of us who want to have people to play with but can't find someone on our own console? I wonder this specifically because I do know that some of us have PCs, some of us have consoles, but most of us who want to play right now, for an example, I have people who ask me regularly if it's cross-platform, and they're on other consoles. And so I kind of wonder if there is a possibility for that to ever become a reality. Strictly because it would be a lot easier for some of us to play together if it were. And if so, could that become a work in progress? And so many of us just want someone to play with, and people don't seem to understand that it's not cross-platform because of the PC players. When in all reality, half of us our console. So as I said, if any devs ever see this, because I know you guys watch your stuff really, really carefully, please consider. It's not going to hurt anybody. Okay, this one can be just for this. I need to find our label maker. This one is also empty. Empty. And cocoa nuts. Okay, so we're gonna make a pile over here too for these. And of course, next time I make any trips across the waters, I'll be grabbing a bunch of trunks and stuff and just loading them up. Mainly because if you've noticed, that's the one thing I don't have a lot of is wood here for some reason. Probably because I had to make a bunch of these. Okay. I'm gonna start adding more. Okay. Wait. Okay, so that one's also empty. Okay, realistically, these have nowhere to go for the moment. I still need to go through all of these. Okay. Right, so this one's gonna be for cloth. Okay. This one's empty as well. This one's gonna go for leather. I'll just add those in there too. Okay. Also empty. Alright, I'm going to need to change one word for this one, or one letter. What the heck? Okay. So all of these crates down here have already assigned purposes. You're okay. Tape. Give me that. Okay, the rest of these are all empty now. So now these can be used for anything. Alright, so we're working on it. We're getting there. That being said, might need to light these. Okay, all these should be smoked. It's water once again. Okay, that should be okay for the moment. So, all these things are already set up. Yes, fire. We already know I love fire. Okay, so another problem we're gonna have is I have to be able to put the wood pieces on top of these. So I'm gonna have to be very, very cautious how much I use before I get this stuff made. Unless I want to go over there without a wood top, which means the boat could probably get tipped over. I am not entirely sure how that works, if you want the truth. So I'm just going to... Okay, so there's the cloth grate. Tape. Gas tank. Leather. And then food.
Mom, I feel a lot better.
Good, baby. Alright, so everything is in here.
Pancakes?
I'll have to buy some more, okay?
Okay. Why are you still hungry?
When are you not still hungry?
But I could like broccoli and chicken.
You still have food on your plate. Go finish it, honey. Okay? Okay, now I need to find the leather crate. I may need to make a separate crate for these. Okay, right here's going to go all the empty crates that don't have a use quite yet. If ever a point comes that this gets too full, there is a spot where you can just drop it as deep as it'll go. without actually having to go there yourself. If you swim just off the edge of the island, it drops into an abyss, essentially. Pickaxe crate. Once I can get enough wood and stuff, I'll eventually start building storage areas. Nope, gimme. Anything I'm not planning on keeping is what I'm grabbing. What is it, little brother? That will sink or float away. Okay. So these locations are kind of not going to work out right now. I'm going to put a little bit of space between this set. Okay, so I have one right here. So we're going to drop this right here. This entire area right here will become nothing but farming plots. Oh, I was gonna see if you can home sleep at night again. Yes, little brother. I can cut this whenever I want to. I just haven't wanted to yet. You're crazy, little brother. Alright, I'm gonna try to make a couple more water stills real quick. Simply because I know that we're gonna need them. Right, there's 4. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make 5 if possible. Gas tank, cloth. Alright, at minimum I want to make 2 more. If possible, I'd rather do 3. So we'll go ahead and add one more of those back. Alright. So. Now the question remains of what we do now. I know what I want to do. I hate that I can't run. Alright, so if you're wondering what I'm doing, you remember those farming plots that I have over here, right? Well, we're going to go ahead and plant at least one item. I'm probably going to go ahead and plant it here. Okay, so we went ahead and planted the 2 potatoes, mainly because without those we cannot have fuel, which we desperately need for that. So we're going to continue with cleaning everything up. Okay, another thing I don't have is a crate that is designed for flashlights. I'm gonna stick this right there. Now I made that crate because I've noticed I have tons of these things. Okay. Tape. Cloth, which I don't have on me. I don't have any hides on me either, but I do have some leather. Gas tank. And I can add the stone to the pile. I'm gonna start cutting these up, or chopping them out. And eventually I'm going to have to go through our waters here and look for any clay deposits. Gimme. Okay. Alright, so as soon as I see that I'm starting to run low on stuff, I'll go in the water and start diving for some fish that I know actually give you medium. So we have plenty. Okay. So I'm gonna give each of those two one more, and then I'm gonna put that third plot as something else. 1, 2. 1, 2, and 3. Now, essentially every island will give you a Pippi plant. And I know for certain that any island I build will. The only thing I do not know, and if someone could, please look it up for me, see if a shark can flip a full-size raft that does not have the wood coverings yet. Because if it can, then that's going to be a problem, because then I won't be able to use the raft in the water yet. But if it can't, then I can take that with me. If I start feeling desperate enough, I can always make one more of the clay flasks and just start loading up. And then we're going to look over the island one more time to make sure that there's nothing else. But I just remembered there is something else I can do. Okay, all of these are on the outer edge. They can be cut down. I mean, you just saw there's 7 out of each one, and there should be 8 of these. The moon shall set, the sun shall rise. I think the sun rises over there somewhere. Which is beneficial for us because that's where we're essentially going. I love sunrises in this game. Okay, another good question. Since we were talking about the reading thing earlier, is there a specific point that you guys would actually want me to begin? Is there a specific day, a specific time that'd be best? Because if so, I do need to know. Specifically because, well, So everything's been watered. Raft is still being built. Okay. I am glad to see all that came back up. Hey, give me. So, I'm not sure how big I want this raft to end up being. If I want to do the full 4x5 or 3x5. I might do 4x5. I think that's the biggest you can build it anymore. I wish they would have at least made it 4x7. I might need to actually look up how big they can be again, because it's been a while since I've actually looked it up, and that may have changed. Other than that, I have no idea how this is going to work out. I may try to look up real quick and see if Okay, so now I need to see if this is actually a thing, because it's not showing me this. On this one. So now okay, so there's something not in this version. I think it might just be on okay. So apparently our devs have a very, very funny sense of humor. they put the water collector where you can actually boil water, like seawater, to get fresh water. Apparently, they only put that in the PC version. At least from what I'm reading. So they made this version infinitely harder to stay alive. I'm not sure really how I feel about that, because realistically we need it just as much. Alright, so we're also going to go ahead and refill these real quick. At least to the best of my ability. And we'll have to take it easy as far as food and everything else, because of course we're already running low. That may be because I actually took my time to look that up real quick, because I'd been hearing about them potentially adding something similar to the game Raft, where you could work to have things like the water collector. Which apparently for us is not a thing on the console. So yes, that is a little frustrating. But the good news is I can now go out there, get the things I need for this. It needs to be at minimum 5 wide. I'm gonna say I wish it was 5 by 7 or 4 by 7 for going this way, 7 across. Right, let my character sleep for a little bit. So, the only thing I'm trying to figure out is if I do the story reading, or the book reading, I'm going to have to figure out what is going to be on the screen. And I have no idea what to put there. And at the moment, I don't have a computer so I can actually alter everything on here that I need to do. I don't know, but I guess I'll figure it out. So just out of curiosity, which book should I start with? The Host or The Shack? Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and save this here. Strictly because, well, I'm only gonna get that saved, just to be safe. Alright, I'm gonna pull that out a bit. Just a little bit. Right. I am an idiot. And just a little bit of insight, because I know not many people actually know this. The writer of The Host happens to be Stephenie Meyer. If you don't know who that is, you obviously have never seen or really dealt with the movie Twilight. So, as I said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I could easily give the general description. They're both really, really good books. I do recommend them a good bit. But I also do not wish to completely ruin them either. I'm guessing my little brother vanished on me. Okay, so I've got to finish getting the pieces out of there, get them up here. I'm gonna drop the ones I haven't worked through yet. I'm gonna go ahead and check these because I know which one I didn't have anything in. So apparently it raining can fill those back up for me. And so it is actually best to build as many as possible. And it'll also help these. I mean, if you haven't noticed, they've already started to... These ones are completely full as far as water goes. Oh, hi. Die. Die. As you guys can see, he didn't even hurt me, so... There's at minimum 3 more out there. How many more do I need? One, 2, 3, 4. I need 5 more total. Three, 4. Maybe that one's somewhere else too. I'm gonna go watch the sunrise because it should be coming any second now. Okay. So we are going to take a break. I've already been at this for a good while. So I'm gonna rest, go eat, and figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. Till next time, guys, this is the Dark Luna, signing off.